This is Samuel Dergel. I'm speaking today with Tracy Gee. Tracy is the new Chief People Officer at NACD, the National Association for Corporate Directors. We're very excited to speak with her today and learn more about her new role and what she's hoping to accomplish as she moves forward. Tracy will also share ideas about the people function, directorship, diversity and inclusion, and other topics. Tracy, I want to thank you very much for the opportunity to speak with you. We're going to make this as fun as possible. Okay.
Sure.
I would love to touch on a few areas. We talked about that in the beginning. You know, Tracy, you have an amazing new role. I am so excited for you. What are you most excited about?
So many things, when I think about that, I'm excited about NACD's mission. It's a mission that I connected with immediately when I was approached about this opportunity. And considering the times that we are in, Samuel, which are really transformational. Every day it feels like something new is happening that's never happened before, or that we haven't talked about, or whether it's the pandemic or social changes that are happening, the Black Lives Matter movement. There's just so much that is a part of our every moment reality that I decided that for my next opportunity, I wanted to deliberately use my voice and my talents and my experience to impact change and to really contribute to change. And when I think about the mission that NACD has to elevate board performance, especially in light of the times that we are in now, contributing to that discussion in a meaningful way is really, really exciting for me. So that's one thing I'm really excited about, which is just working for this fabulous organization that has the commitment to change and performance that it has. I'm also excited about being NACD's first Chief People Officer, right? And the message that sends and the responsibility that has around sending a really strong message to our employees that we care about them, that we're going to build an HR platform that really supports them and that really honors the employee experience as well. Again, during these really remarkable times where it feels like there's not much precedent for a lot, being recognized and given the honor to lead that HR organization is really special to me, and I appreciate that. I'm excited about that.
Good for you. What a great challenge.
Yeah.
How many employees does NACD have?
The core national team has about 110 employees in support of 21,000 plus directors across the country.
Let's talk a little bit about diversity and inclusion on boards. This has been a hot topic the last few years, and this year with everything that's been going on, it's an even hotter topic.
Sure.
What's the opportunity to make a change and make a difference?
It's unlimited. I like to start by reminding people that the only real competitive advantage that any organization has is its people. And your success or lack thereof is really linked and critical to how you value your workforce and their experience. And so there's a huge opportunity, especially again in light of the times that we are in, when a lot of social justice and public health and public policy decisions are being made it's especially important that boards be skilled in supporting those conversations and really demanding that those conversations take place in the business environment. So, and it's not something that is easy to do. So I think that, you know, with NACD, we see directorship really as a discipline, as a profession, and being committed to helping our boards, our board members have courageous conversations, critical conversations around D&I is absolutely essential. Employees expect that. And employees actually are turning the mirror back onto employers, and they are going to expect their employers to make statements, to take a stand, to show a position. And all of that in support of being supported and driven by the board is very important.
Thank you so much. I know you just joined NACD, but I'd like to get your personal perspective on when it comes to governance and people issues. You know, we go back historically over the last while, whatever that means. Governance has been very much about shareholder governance and financial results governance and risk governance. There's always been a compensation committee, but people issues have not necessarily been given a top billing at a governance level. What's the opportunity for boards when it comes to people issues?
Oh, I think the opportunity is significant. I think that we have to understand that unless we really understand the value proposition of the workforce, the other risk areas that you named are minimized, right? I mean, you know, again, people are your real competitive advantage. And for the first time in a long time, and largely, I think, driven by the turbulent times that we are in, the expectation is going to be that governance around strategic people issues is going to be foundational.
Tracy, what's the opportunity for chief people officers, heads of HR, when they start a new role together with their board?
I think that certainly CHROs, chief people officers, need to make an immediate connection to the board as a part of their onboarding experience. So at this level, certainly from a recruiting standpoint, you know, you've probably met with members of the board, but it's really important to have that independent relationship where you start to build credibility with your board around transparency, around really understanding what the business issues are, what the overall strategy is, and how HR capabilities need to be developed or promoted or enhanced in order to support that strategy. Your board needs to look at the chief people officer as really being tied into the culture and the hum and the pace of the organization. And you got to be courageous enough to give that information back to your boards in a really transparent way. And to leverage the board to send the appropriate messages throughout the organization around expectations around people governance.
What's next for you? You know, you came in, you're brand new. What do you have to accomplish?
Well, you know, I'm being really deliberate about my onboarding and really planful. over the next 90 days. I'm going to really evaluate the organization, to evaluate the strategy, to determine the HR capability needs that we have. I have made a commitment to sit down and meet with every single employee to understand their concerns and their thoughts, and implementing kind of the HR infrastructure is going to be critical for us over the next several months. And I'm doing a lot of listening. I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm doing a lot of reading. I'm excited about this. I'm really excited about the opportunity. I'm excited about the work ahead. It's necessary and critical. So I'm excited.
Tracy, I want to thank you very, very much for taking the time to speak with us today. I'm looking forward to sharing this with others. Your energy, your enthusiasm, and your passion for making a difference to NACD, as well as to the 21,000 members that sit on boards across America. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.